Hi Sagittarius, thank you so much for watching and your support on my previous videos. As always, like, comment, subscribe for more Sagittarius videos. And the signs with the most activity always gets more readings and faster uploads as a thank you. Check your Sagittarius playlist for more Sagittarius content. Thank you so much. Whoa. So they want these two from under the deck. So we have here, what we have here, Sagittarius, is co-create, orphaned, observer. So I feel like with these cards, these first three cards here, I'm feeling the energy of there was either a friend or a love interest or someone at your job or a business partner that you had really high hopes for. You're really excited. You believed that you could work with this person. You believed that you could build something together is what I'm really feeling. And it just didn't turn out. It just turned out like this card where you couldn't be two people that were more different or two people that were wanting completely different things. It just fell apart. And this person left you feeling really disappointed and orphaned and abandoned and left out in the cold. They might have like taken from you either physically, like with money or something, or taken advantage of you in some way, or just your heart and kindness. And you're sitting back now and observing this after it's happened. You're kind of looking to the stars and wondering why and what this meant and why. I just heard, why does this keep happening to me? So some of you might have had a never-ending story where you always give too much, you always get used or taken advantage of in some way, either in friendships or love commitments or at the workplace. In some way, you just feel like people always leave you the same way. Like they just leave you feeling let down and like it's a never-ending story. Like you just feel, not this again, like someone let me down again, or someone didn't show up, or someone ghosted again, or someone didn't do their part or pay their portion. It's just a lot of letdowns, and it's almost like a karmic cycle because it just keeps happening. But I feel like it's going to stop now with this regeneration card. You're in a time of growth and healing. You're coming back from the dead as this tree did in a way. So you might have felt empty, dry, low vibrational, I just heard. So you just felt in a very unmotivated, low state after this last letdown, and you kind of felt like you had nothing, you were nothing, but you have come so far since then. The energy is building momentum in the ground here, and leaves are coming onto your tree again. So just when people think that you are giving up, Sagittarius, you're a fire sign. You don't give up like that. So you're coming back, and a lot of people are not going to expect that. They think like whoever did this to you thinks that you're going to be down and out for a bit longer than you actually are, but you're picking yourself up really fast. You're finding happiness, and you're also finding yin, which yin is very relaxed and allowing. You're just allowing now. You're not seeking or trying to force or trying to push. You, like I said, you're a fire sign, you're fiery, you have the zest for life, you want to get things done, you want to do things, which is great, like for your goals in school and job and all that. But in relationships, it has to be give or take. So if you're always giving and doing so much, you can't even really see what the other person's doing or not until it's too late, I just heard. So you're now going to just be in your yin energy where you're just sitting back and allowing and receiving. Any more messages for Sagittarius? Sun, moon, rising, Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, Sagittarius. Okay. So under the deck, expect powerful change. Meditate and contemplate. You are good enough. Work through your fears. Expect powerful change. So again, what I'm feeling with this is someone who's just been let down one too many times. So it's like if someone takes advantage of you one time, it hurts. But if it's like the 10th time this year, you're like, seriously, enough. Like, I'm done. And it really makes you think, like, what's wrong with me? Why does this keep happening to me? But you have to sit back and not ask what's wrong with you, but what is this trying to teach you? What do you need to learn from this so you don't repeat this cycle? How are these people getting to you? How are these people getting into your life? Don't allow them near you anymore. And a lot of you have done a lot of meditation and contemplation. Some of you are actually practicing yoga. Some of you are meditating on a dock by a lake, I just saw, reading a lot, but you've thought a lot about all this and you've changed now. And what you've come to realize is that you're good enough. You're working through your fears. It's obviously scary to continue. It's obviously scary to move on. It's scary to try again after all these things have happened. But you are a passionate person and you have a zest for life, and you're not going to just bow out and just not have the life that you want. Whether it's scary or you're scared to do it, you're still going to do it. And you could have been dealing with a Virgo, Scorpio, or Pisces. Any more messages for Sagittarius, please? Any more messages for Sagittarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. 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 What do you want Sagittarius to know, please, Spirit? What key messages do you want Sagittarius to know, please? What key messages does Sagittarius need to know, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Sagittarius. Okay. So under the deck, a year from now, you're ready. All right. Reconsider, you're ready a year from now, improving health, abundance, helpful people. So with these cards, again, I'm getting a bunch of messages here. For some of you, this could have happened a year ago and now you're ready. For some of you, you are ready now, like this is the part of the cycle. And others of you, you're just starting your healing journey in a year from now. But basically, you're learning to reconsider. You're more guarded here with this angel with the sword. And you've already improved yourself. You've already improved your health. You've improved your wealth, I just heard. So you're just in a different place that you're really reconsidering who you want around you at this time. And you've set a lot of boundaries. You've done a lot of growth and healing, and it's going to lead to abundance. And even though other people have let you down, I feel like you do have strong people around you that really care for you. So if you need help, don't be afraid to ask your loved ones, because I feel like they really are there to support you, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What messages do you have for Sagittarius, please? What messages do you have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. So under the deck, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So again, what I was feeling earlier, if you feel like, oh, wow. Okay. So mirror, girl with a snake. So these right now are standing, and they want seduction beside it too. These are standing out to me a lot in that before we were talking about if you always attract the same type of people, if you always attract if you always attract the same kind of narcissistic people, because we have this girl with a snake card, so empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed to use, enable boundaries. What's really standing out to me is narcissist and enable and mirror. So it's like you have to reflect on yourself. What is it about you that keeps attracting these people? Is there something about you that you need to work on? Is there a childhood wound? Because it says relationships reflect our wounds. Is there something that you haven't dealt with that's bothering you on a subconscious level that makes you attract these people? And I feel like this is just coming to mind that this is such a test for you. I feel like with the seduction card beside the narcissist, it's like you were dealing with people that looked really good on the outside. They had flashy cars, flashy credit cards, the best clothes. They smelled amazing. They looked amazing. But this was all outside appearance. They were very manipulative with their appearance. Like they appeared to be so great when they're deeply, deeply troubled inside and deeply dark inside as well. Like they're not very nice people. But the biggest tests come with the biggest bow on it. You wouldn't pick this horrible narcissistic person if you could see them for what they were, right? It's what they appear to be that gets you. And I feel like you've spent a lot of time already, this is in the past now, dealing with these people and reflecting on yourself. What do you have to do different? What part do you play in this? You enable, I just heard, and you are adapting, changing, and healing, which is standing out on the dragonfly. Then what comes forward is you're meeting new people. You're letting go of old events and old conditioning. You could be falling in love and someone could be calling you and telling you that they're in love with you. For some of you, this is a new person. And for some of you, you have a new person. And just when you feel like you're finally happy, this person will try to call you and ruin it for you because they don't want you to be happy. And if this is the case, that you know that this is your person, and you just follow your intuition and what your heart's telling you to do. If you feel like this person's trying to manipulate you and tell you what you want to hear because they don't want you to move on, then you're right. You know in your heart what this person's up to, and you're not going to be swayed or fall for what looks good on the outside anymore. You're going for what you actually want inside: true love, unconditional love, oneness, self-love, receiving what you need, moving on, closure. So a lot of you are moving on and getting what you actually want. And you can see things differently. Like every time I look down at this table, my eyes are facing right into the mirror. It's like you can see so much now. Like so much was hidden from you and you can see it all. And you see it in yourself and others is what I'm feeling. So any more messages for Sagittarius, please? Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising. Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising. Sagittarius, sun. Okay. So with these messages, I feel like, again, this is all in the past. It's to do with the past issues, but it's important. With the mirror and then the Seven of Pentacles, again, reflecting reflection. That's what he's doing here. He's looking at what he had or what happened, and he's just unimpressed by it anymore. And when you can see things clearly for what they are, you leave. That's the thing. This person only had power over you because they manipulated you and appeared to be something they're not. They also had lots of options, could have made you feel like an option, or you could have had a lot of better options for you. But because this person was so manipulative and appeared to be something they weren't, you got caught up with them and then you got burned. And when you got burned, it put you into a situation where you had to rest. You had to rebuild yourself. You felt left out in the cold. It did like take a toll on your confidence, I just heard, and self-worth. And this person made you feel horrible, and this person made you feel horrible and cold and miserable, but that's their goal though. This is what they do. They like are almost like energy vampires, where they find people that are happy or doing well and try and bring them down to size, I just heard. So bring them down to their level, and it somehow makes them feel better that they can do it. It's like a sick game. And anyways, this is what I'm just really feeling for someone there. This person, you were a Queen of Pentacles, so you were stable, financially stable for a lot of you, because I feel like you're a lot of hard workers. You were doing well for yourself. This person came in as a Knight of Pentacles, so you thought that they were your knight in shining armor. You thought that they really had a lot to offer you. You were more on the same page, you're more equal, but they were only a page of cups underneath. They were only a child, they were only a joker, they were only a player. Like, they were not at all what you thought they were. And once you got the clarity of what was actually happening here, you made the decision to move on. And you got up and left like as soon as you could from this person, as soon as you had the clarity to know what was actually happening. Like I said, you're a doer. So you just, once you can see clearly, like you're out. And this is you in the future. You're very strong. You're attracting your twin flame past life soulmate. You are patient. You are dipping your toes into the dating world, or dipping your toes into things that you always wanted to try. You're putting yourself out there is what I'm really feeling. You're strong. You're attractive. The Lovers is here. So love is coming. Past life relationships coming. But what you don't see coming with the Moon card is also somebody's coming towards you. And it's a Knight of Wands. So I feel like it's the same energy of the past coming towards you. But I also feel like you have new offers coming towards you as well. And one of those offers is a true past life relationship. So think of your person, Sagittarius, your ex, your current person, your future person, coworker, friend, family, and we'll get messages from them. What messages do you want Sagittarius to know, please? What messages does this person want? What does this person want to tell them? So what does this person want to tell Sagittarius, please, Spirit? What does this person want to tell Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any more messages, Spirit? Okay. So under the deck, wow. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I hide behind material things. I bury myself in work to forget you. I feel you leaving me behind. I know I crossed the line with you. I know I messed everything up. I'm not available. So heavy in this energy, Sagittarius, I'm feeling two different energies here. I'm feeling, again, an ex, and I'm feeling you. So the messages that I'm getting here, so this person, like I said, had some narcissistic issues where they knew what they were doing. They knew what you were. They knew how they felt about you, but they felt like they could mistreat you or do whatever they wanted and you'd always be there, is the feeling that I'm getting. And again, I hide behind material things. They had a flashy car, flashy wallet, flashy this, but inside they're empty. Inside they're garbage. They're rotting is what I just feel like. It doesn't matter if you have a Rolex on, their soul is rot, which is harsh to say, but I just feel like this specific person that I'm feeling is just really not a good person. And they appear to be something they're not to the entire world. So they bury themselves in work. So they might be really successful, a business person, dress so nice, smell so nice, but inside they're just really narcissistic and dark. Like they'll do anything they have to do to get what they want is what I really feel, and they're not available as well. So I feel like they're actually emotionally unavailable, some of them, in almost like a sociopathic way. Like they feel nothing for no one. They have no conscience. They feel no remorse. It's just about what they want to feel or what they want from someone. It's not about the person. It's just always about them. They don't feel anything. I just feel like I almost feel nauseous. Like the energy that I'm feeling right now, it's just honestly that of, you know, you watch like true crime and stuff like that of a serial killer where they just have no remorse. They feel nothing. They're non-reactive. They're flat. Like that's the energy I'm feeling, which is really dark. But that's just someone's message out there. It doesn't resonate with everyone, I'm sure. And this person saw something in you they really liked and wanted, and they did have feelings for you as much as they could feel, which is not very much, but they still feel like it was hard to let you go. And a lot of the time when they think of you, they miss having that control over you. This person really likes control. They like where they had you. And it's hard to accept that you're not there anymore. They know whatever they did, like really crossed the line with you and you were done with it. And these two cards are your energy as well. And they know they messed it up. They did it on purpose. Or some of them did, some of them didn't. Some of them got caught and they just didn't want to get caught, but they wouldn't change what they did is what I'm feeling. But they feel like you're leaving them behind and you're not available to them anymore as well. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're not, and you don't want to deal with this person. And they put you through a dark time and you're over it and you're moving on and your future looks very bright. So that's going to be this person's loss. Thank you so much for watching, Sagittarius. Love and light.